Hi everybody, today I'm going to show you how to make sausage rolls the really easy way. Couldn't be easier. Today, instead of using sausage meat, I'm using sausages. You very often see a reduced pack of sausages on the yellow sticker items. So it's really easy and really cheap. Okay, and they taste amazing. Now, you don't have to do this, but what I find is if I de-skin my sausages, there's not so much what I call resistance when you bite your sausage roll, so I just think it's worth that extra little bit of effort. So get a sharp knife, slit it down, and you will find the skin just peels away. As easy as that. Now, I've come to realise after making these for quite a few weeks with my husband is that normal sheet of puff pastry, I don't use the block, I use the ready roll because I'm lazy, and what is the point when I need it like that anyway. So I use a sheet of puff pastry, usually supermarket same, and I have realised that one sheet of puff pastry takes 7 sausages. Okay, so what I do with the other 3 remaining, or whatever pack it is, a pack of 12, whatever's remaining, I pop them in the freezer, and then the next week I will pop them in the freezer, and then the week after that I've got the sausages and I only have to buy the pastry. So that is another top tip. You know, you don't have to buy everything every week. So if you're going to make these weekly like I do, and I think they taste so much better than the bought ones, which are all just dry pastry and not an awful lot of filling, and what is in the middle very often isn't very pleasant. So there we go. Okay, so there's my 7. Lovely. Okay, so today I am using Tesco's, but it really doesn't matter. Genuinely doesn't. So whatever you've got locally or whatever you've got to hand. So another top tip is get this out at the last minute. It does go into what I call chewing gum mode very quickly. So yeah, get this out. Do sausages first, get this out later. Okay, so all I do is so simple. I don't even put anything under. I do it all on the paper. It's as quick and easy as anything. So I lay them in 2 lines. Couldn't be easier. Child's play. And then the last one, cut in half, and it just fits at the end. So you can tell I've been doing this for so many minutes. Okay, and they will go in the freezer. So what I'll do then is I've got some egg wash, and that's an egg with a splash of milk, literally just a dash of milk. Okay, so and this is going to act as our glue. You can also use water. Water's absolutely fine as well. Really doesn't make any difference. I have done lockdown sausage rolls where I used just sausage meat. After doing that for a little while, I realised that using sausages gives an awful lot better result. I find the sausage meat, and you can choose what sausages you have. You can either have cheap sausages. If you go for a cheaper sausage, you will find that the fat content is an awful lot higher, so they will be a little bit more greasy. If you go for a better quality sausage, obviously there's not so much fat content. So we just secure that down. You can use a little bit of flour if you want. It's entirely up to you. I'm a minimalist, so I don't. Scroll down the middle. And there we go. Okay, so what I've done is I've done that now, and I'm what's called knocking up the sides. Now, not only does this give a nice result when it's cooked, it also seals the pastry together. Okay, so then we mark them out. Just quickly and roughly. These are great for lunch boxes, great for kids' lunch boxes, great for your lunch box. Okay, and what I do is I just snip the end off. I don't have to. I just think it gives a little bit of a better result, a little bit cleaner result. And it is just literally the very end, so just snip off. Okay, and from that I always use scissors. I find it's an awful lot better. So I've got a baking tray, tin, whatever you've got, with parchment on it, and I place it on there. And what I do is I just make a couple of snips in, using a pair of scissors, just so the heat gets evenly distributed, and then simply brush over with my egg wash. This just gives them a really nice shiny finish and makes sure they're lovely and golden brown. But as I say, it isn't a necessary step, but it's just what I do. And you don't have to make them this size. The joy with this is you can make them as small or as large as you want. You could probably make some slightly larger for the adults and some really tiny ones for the children. Okay, so we're all egg washed and we're ready to go in. Nice hot oven, 200 degrees. I put them just above middle to get that pastry rising. Okay, what I'll do is I'll give them 10 minutes and I'll check them. If they need covering, I'll cover them to make sure that the meat's cooked in the middle. And yeah, just keep an eye on them. They don't take more than about 15 minutes in all, so come back later. Okay, so it's been just over 15 minutes and let's have a look. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, running away from me. Homemade sausage rolls. Kitchen smells amazing, and I'm sure you agree, they look really good. When I put my other sausages that were left over in the freezer, I realised that I've already got enough for next week. So next week I only need to buy pastry, and it just will cost me £1 for these, and I'm sure you'll agree that is really good value. Thank you. If you've liked this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.